What is going on to you, Scorpios out there? So for you, you have the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, and you have the Ten of Wands right here. So these three cards for you, Scorpios, speaks to how um, a lot of you should really only hang out with people who can apologize, right? Whenever it is that they do something wrong, they can say that they're sorry, they apologize, they had it wrong, they should have did something better, right? Don't be hanging around anybody who wants to play young and proud, and you know what I mean, they don't know how to apologize. When they do something messed up to you, they just act like nothing wrong. Like, nah, you gotta stop hanging around those types of people. Because those types of people are sick. A lot of those people, they got some real issues. They got some real issues going on that you don't really want to be around anyway. No way. So because the Three of Cups represents reconciliation, right? So you want to make sure that somebody can actually have the capacity, right? You have the King of Cups. You want to make sure that somebody has the capacity to reconciliate and not just be on some nonsense where all it is that they're doing is acting like they're right about everything, because people really be out here looking wild when they be doing stuff to people that ain't even really, that doesn't deserve that type of treatment. They just be treating them terribly. And it's like, this is what I'm talking about. That makes, like, again, there's no part of the game like that. Because even if you want somebody to be into you, right? Like, this is what I mean when I say that it's real stupid at the end of the day, right? Especially these modern day games, right? Especially with this dysfunctionality that's going on, right? If you want somebody to be enticed by you and you want them to come back, as some of y'all tell me in the comment, or you used to tell me in the comment section, you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's better to lure a bear in with honey than, you know what I'm saying, than something else, right? Because then vinegar, I think it is, because if you want somebody to be into you, you have to kind of be into them in exchange. You have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you have to actually be into some of the things that they are into themselves, so that you can get them to keep coming back. The way that a lot of people play games now is they're not even into any of the things that that the other person that they're trying to get is into. They just they just straight up telling the person crazy nonsense, and then they're wondering why the other person is turned off. Because again, you can lure a bear in with honey than you can vinegar. So why don't you just do honey? No, they don't want to do that. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why, part of the reason why the game is messed up, and why a lot of people are just like, nah, I'm turned off. Because you have the Chariot and the Fool. A lot of you Scorpios understand. A lot of you Scorpios are understanding your own value. You understand that, a lot of the times y'all are going to be the ones to bring the value in your relationships in the first place. And I definitely understand it. The thing that turned me off from dating in the States, dating in the United States and all of that, is the last person who I was trying to talk to. You know what I mean? Like the two last people that I was trying to talk to from the States, where one of them is on my, you know what I'm saying, was on my jock strap, couldn't go a day without contacting me. And then the day that I'm like, yo, this person is really like on my case, let me go ahead and actually kind of set some time a little bit to contact them or whatnot. Now all of a sudden they telling me to take it slow and all this other type of. These people be ruining it. These people be doing it to themselves, yo. They be doing it to themselves. You got a bunch of mentally bereft people running around here, fam. So safe to say that I dubbed that person. Mm-mm, I ain't gonna be around that. And then the other person kept telling me about what they're not gonna do, right? So I got so turned off to the point where I'm just like, yo, I'm not dating in the United States anymore because it's disgusting. It really is. It's like instead of somebody telling you Scorpios what they're gonna give to you, you just have people constantly telling you Scorpios about what they not gonna do, and they giving you Scorpios a hard time and all of this and giving you Scorpios difficulties. So that's why a lot of you Scorpios decided that y'all wanted to dip and to kind of stay single for a little while because recently, because a lot of you Scorpios see it for what it is. You see they doing construction outside, but you see how it is. Like I said, this is a developing city. So and there's like there's a lot of money in the neighborhood. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is that's neither here nor there. The point is that a lot of you very much so are in a situation where you Scorpios realize your own value and that you're the ones that's bringing the vast majority of the value to the table when y'all enter into a relationships 9 times out of 10. So it's like you got a lot of people who are really in sicko mode trying to act like there's something that or someone that they're not. They're trying to make it seem like they are relationship material and they're not. And the thing is that the Four of Swords represents it's too much for a lot of you Scorpios, especially if you're a Scorpio and you legitimately have something to do with your life, you have purpose. Oh, yo, I, a lot of you Scorpios don't have that kind of time to be wasting. One of the things that Scorpios don't like is they time to be wasted. I notice because I have Pluto and Scorpio in my 8th house. And I don't like it when my time is wasted myself. I definitely understand, Scorpio, where you getting to know somebody and you're getting to know somebody because you're trying to date. And the thing is that all it is, I'm getting ahead of myself. The 2 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, you trying to date. You might get the 6 of Cups when we clarify, because 2 plus 4 is 6. But so you may have people decide that to even come back, people that you used to talk to that you may have wanted, but you don't want anymore because they wasted their opportunity. Anyway, I definitely feel the energy from you Scorpios about how, them times where it is that, because here's the thing, you Scorpios, if you're trying to get to know somebody, then you're trying to get to know somebody on some, you're actually, especially if your mind and your heart is right, you're trying to get to know somebody young so that you can actually grow up with them. Y'all are in the same age group. You grow up with them for years. While you Scorpios get richer, and while they stand next to you, helping you on the journey and learning how to get rich themselves, being like, oh snap, like you Scorpios are being 100. And the thing is that the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords is about how a lot of people don't know how to do that anymore. Trust me, I definitely feel you. Because there's times myself where I wanted to do the very same thing. So you Scorpios aren't alone in that. Where you Scorpios wanted to start off, like I said, young, talk to somebody, get to know them, really be engaged, try to find out what it is that they are about, because you legitimately like them. You want something special with somebody. But everybody wants to act like they don't want to hear you, they don't want to cooperate, but then they want generational wealth. How you gonna build generational wealth, Scorpio, when everybody is trying to play you? That's the stupidity in the whole thing. That's literally the stupidity of it, right? How you Scorpios gonna build generational wealth when you Scorpios understand the game plan, but they don't understand the game plan? All it is that they want to do is play you and get on your nerves and get money out of you. They want to buy a whole bunch of liabilities. They want somebody that can afford a Bugatti and all this other type of stuff. Meanwhile, a Bugatti is a liability. A Bugatti is what comes after business is done. Anybody who's wise with their money, not before. Why? Because a Bugatti is a liability. It takes money out of your pocket. It doesn't put money and add money into your pocket. The rich are trying, the wisely rich are trying to get richer. And they more often than not know how to get richer. They're not going to be out here wasting their time on some nonsense. Buying a Bugatti, that Bugatti comes last. And if the person can't wait on that Bugatti, then it is what it is. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Justice, Two of Swords, and then you Scorpios have the Magician, which is also Scorpio as well. The Magician can either represent Virgo, Gemini, or Scorpio. Obviously, it represents you Scorpios. So for you Scorpios, the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords, to clarify the Queen of Swords, speaks to how, yeah, like it's too much conflict. A lot of you Scorpios would rather chill, kick back, relax, and lay up in the lap of luxury and just deal with simple pleasures in life. Because for you, you're not the one that has to deal with money problems. It's people that want to waste time anyway. So the Justice and the Two of Swords right here speak. Stop eating that. Hey. Anyway, the Justice, my cat's all right. The Justice and the Two of Swords right here is about how a lot of you Scorpios, you giving everybody what their hand is called for. Because when you go up and speak to some people, everybody want to act like they so sedity and that they don't want you to come talk to them and that you can do nothing for them and all this stuff. Meanwhile, a lot of you Scorpios probably got a lot of money to a lot of disposable income to your name, but a lot of people wouldn't know that because they want to be on some nonsense. So the Magician right here represents how a lot of you Scorpios, y'all, like I said before, y'all are sitting back really just paying attention to how things are moving, and y'all are just not saying anything. Y'all are ghosting people in plain sight.